Alright, we didn't do any housekeeping at the end of turn 6, so we need to go and sort that out. Firstly, shuttle diplomacy. Asia scoring was played, and this is to be discarded after Asia scoring or Middle East scoring, whichever is first. That's fine. The DEFCON is only at 4, meaning the US is missing 1. They're going to lose 1 VP for that. This gets reset. This goes to 5. Now this could be really bad news for the Americans because the Soviets would have no problem realigning West Germany at this stage, and it's really not looking very good for the Americans at that. Unless they get a card in their next headline phase that lets them coup during the headline phase to drop the DEFCON, then West Germany's pretty much good as gone. The US has got to make some headway in Europe. They're really behind there. They did, granted, the U.S. did equal things up in Asia. They've got Africa and half in the Middle East. The Americans are looking fairly red, but that'll flip-flop during the next turn, probably. Turn 7 is where we're at now. We have the rest of the draw pile here. To recap, the Soviets have Camp David Accords. U.S. gains 1 VP. U.S. receives 1 influence in Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. There's that situation. Americans have UN intervention, which cancels a opponent card, and you get to use the ops. China card gets flipped at the beginning of the next turn, and deal the cards. 1. Oh, got to reshuffle. That's 5 and 5. Some super good, super thorough shuffling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 cards per side. Let's look at the Russian hand first. Alright, Voice of America. Remove 4 Soviet influence from non-European countries. I'm glad that we got this as the Soviets, because we do not want the Americans to have this card, or use this card. Same situation. Remove 2 Soviet influence in Poland and add 1 US influence in Poland. Don't want this either. Especially because it allows play of Solidarity, which can be a really bad card in late war. Panama Canal return, not so bad. Add 1 U.S. influence in Panama, Costa Rica, and Venezuela. Man, it's you never know whether it's better to have these cards or the U.S. has these cards. I don't know which one's worse, because I got to use some of these cards, and this is really rough. If the USSR has the China card, claim it face up and available for play. If the U.S. already has a China card, add 4. In Asia, no more than 2 per country. We kind of want to play this. We kind of want to try and goad the Americans into playing the China card so we can play this and just give it right back. It'll be easier that way than giving them all that. Missile Envy. Exchange this card for your opponent's highest valued ops card. If 2 or more cards are tied, opponent chooses, etc., etc. I, as a player, don't typically play this. It can go badly so many ways. Arms Race. I think we've talked about this. Really worth 3 ops only. The effect is not worth it. Man, just coming back. Keep coming with the American cards. Colonial Rear Guards. Add 1. U.S. influence in each of 4 different African and/or Southeast Asian countries. That's rough too. Truman Doctrine. Same thing. Truman Doctrine could be really bad because if we play that, then the U.S. can take all of our influence out of West Germany. Alright, that's not good. If the U.S. has a really good hand, the Soviets have a really bad hand. If the U.S. has a good hand, then they could turn things around. Starting off good, though. ABM Treaty. Improves DEFCON 1 level. Player may conduct ops if they played a 4 ops card. This could really turn things around for the Americans. If they play this in the headline phase, they could do something in Europe. And that could really be beneficial. That's a good start. Central America scoring, we knew it was coming. Gonna have to play that. We'll have to figure something out. I'm not too worried about it. Portuguese Empire crumbles. Add 2 USSR influence in both the Southeast African states and Angola. There's that situation. That could be not too bad. Duncan Cover, degrade DEFCON 1 level. Then U.S. player earns VP equal to 5 minus current DEFCON level. Interesting. South African unrest. USSR either adds 2 in South Africa or 1 in South Africa and 2 in any country adjacent to South Africa. That combined with the other card could be bad for Angola, but I'm not worried about it. We Will Bury You, the 4-ops mid-war Soviet card. Unless UN Intervention played by we have that, just FYI. Played as an event in the US player's next round. Soviets gain 3 VP prior to any US VP award. Degrade DEFCON 1 level. Interesting. Flower Power. Soviets gain 2 VP for every subsequently US played war card. We may have to play that. Here we go. Remove 1 USSR influence from 3 countries in Eastern Europe. But look at the late war effect. Remove 2 Soviet influence from 3 countries in Eastern Europe. We want to save that for the late war. We could turn things around. I'm really glad that Europe scoring didn't come out, or the Americans are really glad. Okay, headline phase. Headline phase definitely going to be ABM treaty. That's going to change things around for them. The Soviets don't have a really good headline card. Looks like it's all American. All American. Yes, it is. That's rough. The only thing they really can do is play Arms Race or Missile Envy. That's the way it is now, anyway. Man, that's really bad. This doesn't give us anything. This might give us something. Yeah, we're going to have to play that. Flip the headline cards. Highest value ops goes first. Improve DEFCON 1 level. Can't go any higher. Player may conduct ops if they played a 4-ops card. That's really good. Let's see. I think we're going to coup something. Maybe Italy. That might help. To realign something. We don't have any good connections, though, in Europe. Realigning, no. Yeah, cooing seems to be kind of the only choice. I think we're going to coup Italy with a 4-ops card as the Americans. We need 4. We've got 4. Alright, die roll is 4, plus 4 is 8, target number is 4. That means, actually the only thing that happens is the Soviets lose 4. DEFCON goes down, US gains 4 ops. Missile Envy occurs. Exchange this card for your opponent's highest value op card. It's going to be We Will Bury You. Or Flower Power. Opponent Americans get to choose. Americans get to choose. I'd rather let them have Flower Power. And we'll take Americans take Missile Envy. ABM Treaty goes in the discard pile. And the Russians will go first. Let's see. Definitely, I think we're just going to start off by using Flower Power that we got as 4 ops. We're going to take Italy back. We're just going to undo what the Americans did that last turn. 4 ops. 4 points, rather. Or, that's an option. Or we could realign West Germany, allowing Italy to be taken by the Americans, but West Germany is a juicier target than Italy, I think. So yeah, I think we're going to allow 4 chances for a realignment. The Russians are at +2 for East Germany and France, and the Americans are at nothing. So Russians at +2. All right, so that's 6 to 5. The Americans lose 1. How much do the Soviets have? Soviets have 8. So 8 to 7, that's fine. One more, another chance. All right, 2 difference. 5 to 8. Almost. I think it's 4. Yep, almost. 5 to 8. One more. All right, no difference. The Soviets actually lose 1. 5 to 7. One more chance. All right. That's 3 to 6. The Soviets actually lose 3. Goodness gracious. So that'll be 5 to 4. So the Soviet plan to realign West Germany backfires because of the dies. Die roll. 5 to 4 in West Germany. Interesting, interesting, interesting. The Americans are good now. The Americans are forced to play Missile Envy. That's one of the sub effects of this card. They're forced to play this on their next action round, which is now. 2 ops. West Germany or Italy. Like I reasoned with the Soviets, West Germany is a much better thing to take. With 2 ops, though, it would just be 7 to 4, which is not enough to take it. Man, it's really difficult for the Americans to choose. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? I think 7 in West Germany is the better play here. Yeah, no matter what, the Soviets can't take that next turn. They can't take Italy, though. The Soviets are going to have to make a choice. Arms race is what's going to be played. Soviets are going to take back Italy because they can, and because it's the better idea. With 3 ops, that's 3 there in Italy. The Americans are going to go. The Americans are going to play a 3 ops card that will decrease the DEFCON again. Or decrease the DEFCON anyway as a side effect. Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't. We're the Americans. We're the Americans. Just kidding. The Americans are going to play 3 ops. Duck and cover. It's going to be 1 in West Germany. Take that. And the other 2 are going to be put into... The Americans have 2. They're going to spin 2 to put 1 in Italy, just like that. Just trying to change the... actually, no, they can't do that. They really need to focus on over here because they've got that Central America scoring. Let's do this. Let's do 1 in Mexico and 1 in Panama, and that will secure that. That's good. The Soviets. Man, the Soviets are really hurting over here with these cards. These are not good. These are not good cards. This is the worst Soviet hand I've probably ever seen. Got to get this out of the way. Camp David Accords, 2 ops. The Soviets are going to... What can the Soviets do? What's in the deck? All the scoring cards are in the deck. The Soviets, by process of elimination, know the U.S. has Central America scoring. However, Central America scoring is not my biggest concern. Europe is. I know the U.S. has the China card. I'm actually going to... Because North Korea is fairly vulnerable. They've only got 3 ops there. The Americans could take it with the China card, or could do some damage with the China card. I'm looking at my South America area. I don't know what to do with the Soviets here. They've got this crappy hand. They're going to get 2. They're going to get 1 in Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. Let's do this. Let's put 2. Actually, we can coup, which actually is a better idea. We can coup Asia if we want to. 3 ops. We're actually going to... Man, what to do? What to do? This is rough. We're going to coup... Jeez, I don't know. Mexico. That's the better idea. Mexico, we've got +2. 5 + 2 is 7. We needed 4. The Americans lose 3. Alright. DEFCON goes down 2 ops. The effect happens. U.S. gains 1 VP. Marked. There it is. 1 in Israel. Getting 5. 1 in Jordan, which does not break control. And 1 in Egypt, which does not give control. That's that situation. There it is. Camp David Accord goes face down. The Americans are going to go now. What are they going to do? I can do We Will Bury You for 4 ops and then play, that'll degrade the DEFCON. That'll be fine. 4 ops, We Will Bury You. 3 into Mexico, I believe. Take that back. And 1 into Egypt. Yes, that's good. Take that. The effect happens, degrade DEFCON 1 level. With the DEFCON going down, we get a point from NORAD. Oh, no, we don't control Canada. NORAD does not activate. Pardon me. The Soviet turn. Jesus Christ, I don't know what to do. I'd rather not play that. Let's space race something, I guess. We don't want to play any of these cards. Voice of America doesn't work. It's not good. Voice of America, I guess we're going to have to space race. All these cards are bad. We're going to have to play something, but it's not going to be Voice of America. Next roll is going to be 1 to 4 for the Americans. Soviets, rather. No advancement. That's a 6. No good. The Americans are in a safe spot to play Central America scoring. They dominate. They will do... actually, we have to play UN intervention in order for We Will Bury You not to activate. UN intervention with Portuguese Empire crumbles. In order to do what, though? The Americans are going to take Libya. There we go. Making some advancement somewhere else while they're losing ground in the European front. Portuguese Empire crumbles. It's canceled by UN intervention. The Soviet turn. Still rough over here. Don't want to play that. Actually, you know what? This might not be so bad. Actually, what's not so bad? Move 2 and 3. 3 to 1. John Paul II for 2 points, both in Poland. The effect can happen first. Remove 2 Soviet influence from Poland, leaving 3, and adding 1 American influence. That makes it 3 to 1. We're going to have to add 2 back with the ops from this card, making it 5 to 1. That's the situation there. Same as East Germany. Unfortunately, this does allow play of solidarity, but it's what we got to do. We don't have the ops. We can't really. It's rough out there for the Soviets this turn. Central America scoring is played. The Americans have domination. That's a 2-point difference, and then 1 more battleground is 3 points. However, the Soviets have 1 adjacent to USA, so that means -1, or the Soviets gain 1 rather. So it's 2 points, 3, back to 2, 2 points total net for the Americans. 1 and 2. That goes away. That's not so bad. Rats. Gonna hold on to USSr River Skirmish. Gonna pick a held card. 1 point with Truman Doctrine then. That's what we got. Gotta play this. 1 point for Truman Doctrine. I think we're gonna put 1 into... 1 into Poland. We gotta get ready for solidarity. That's coming out. That's 1 point. The effect happens. The Americans can choose 1 uncontrolled country to remove Soviet influence. It's going to be Finland. Taking that 1 out of there, no problem. Americans' turn. We will not have a held card because we played UN intervention. Let's do this for the space race, I think. Space race. Americans need 1 to 4 to get a big advantage. No advancement. Soviets on the last turn. Soviets will have 2 held cards because of missile envy, I believe. Sarah River Skirmish don't want to play that. It's going to have to be Panama Canal returned because that's the least offensive card. Soviets are going to put 1 into Venezuela to cancel out the 1 that the Americans are going to get. I don't know if we have another 6 tile or not, so we'll just do 1 there. That's fine. The effect happens. 1 influence from the Americans in Costa Rica. Panama. 6 tiles are hard to come by, apparently. There's 1. And 1 in Venezuela. Okay, that was the last... Nope, I'm sorry. No, I was wrong. 1 more play. Rats, what are we going to do? We're going to have to play this. USSr River Skirmish, too dangerous. Colonial Rear Guards, 2 ops for the Soviets. The Soviets are going to do 2 points in North Korea because that's a dangerous weakness. Effect happens. U.S. gets to add 1 in 4 different Southeast Asian or African countries. We're going to put 1 in Thailand. Oops.